To the development pod, I have another special guest. This guy is a big Mortal Kombat fan. Y'all remember the first guest I had? He was a big Mortal Kombat guy. He talked more about the lore of the game, but this guy, he's more in the competitive space, and he's currently playing the new one as it's recording. Mortal Kombat 1 is the current title, and he's a great player at it. He had a fundraiser for cancer, everything like that. But I'm not gonna spoil everything. I'm gonna let him speak. So welcome to the show.
Hey, what's
Just
good?
Trip,
Just Rebel, just Rebel, just
just
Rebel.
Rebel. What's
Yeah,
up?
just Rebel, just Rebel. What's good? It's been a journey, just overall grinding to this game. I'm not gonna lie, grinding video games is insane. Like just being that dedicated, going on journeys with the bros, just the nostalgia, living up
Yeah,
to just overall going on just journeys in the game, just overall find a goal or just achieve something. Anything that you want to do, even if you just
yeah,
playing Minecraft or Roblox with your family, just anything, just to take your, because gaming, I feel gaming can like take your mind off a lot of like things. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like it really can, because I come from a background where I'm in the Bronx. I was born in Harlem, New York. You know where that is?
What?
Yeah,
Get out
I'm
of
not
here, man.
even. I'm not even where I'm streaming. I'm not even like really from. But I was born in. I'm from here because like my, as you see on my stream, my father. That's really my father for real. Mo Pip that I be like bugging out on, but that's my father for real. We just
Yeah.
playing. Yeah, I was just getting on with the whole point of just gaming. How to just take your mind off things and just overall make everything better. Because like I was saying, I would come from a background where it's a lot of violence in the area, you know, just being outside, you can get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Really, to really go. New York City it's cool. It's as long as you stay out the way. But a lot of people, families, they don't, poor. I've low key. I'm not gonna say I, was poor because I used to be upstate. I was upstate and graduated up there, and then I came back down to just stream because I had troubles with just family issues in general. So
Yeah.
other than that, in the Bronx, when I was, my father always lived here, so it came down to a point where he's always been there. Realistically, he's always been there for me. My father, I have the utmost respect for him. You know what I'm saying? Because without my father, man, I wouldn't even, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
wouldn't be here, man. I wouldn't be streaming right now today. Even though I'm dealing with family issues, he still came and, he got me and, he helped me get through my tough time situations. And yeah, it's
And
it's been it's been a journey. And then all throughout all that though, the beauty of gaming is just like I was just able to just get on. Anytime I'm just stressed out, I can just get on, have a good time with the bros. Or just over on my fam members. I know if you see on streams, I be in a PlayStation party. That's half of the party because we beef. I don't know if you see.
yeah,
Half of those parties they're actually family members that I genuinely have a good time with. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
All love to them, man. All love to them, man. Shout out to them as well because it gets mad day room. As in New York City term, that's like it's just weirdo situation. That means like weirdo,
Yeah.
just overall acting unusual. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's what
Yeah.
day room really means.
Yeah.
That's why I be like, shut up, you day room, you day room, you day room. If you say I'm known in one of my streams, it's one of my popular streams, like the Three Musketeers. I was going around season 1 in Modern Warfare 3. Me and my little brothers going around slamming every lobby, just going crazy talking. I was and then that same stream, I was playing some little kid. I don't even know who that kid was. I was like, you stream sniper me, you stream sniper me, going crazy, screaming to the mic. And then on top of that, I was playing my dad, bro. You already know how OGs get on Madden.
Hmm.
They start going. They start
Combat. I mean, no more combat.
yeah,
Modern. I mean, Call of Duty. Oh yeah, I understand that
yeah.
too. Call of Duty go crazy as well.
Call of Duty, bro. Mortal Kombat, bro. Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat. I don't even gotta see you shoot. I
Yeah.
know you could just library. I already know.
Mm,
Cause Mortal Kombat, bro. That Mortal Kombat. I've been playing Mortal Kombat since I was like 9, like
yeah.
9 years old. No
Well,
pun intended. I was playing Mortal Kombat 9 since I was 9.
because when I played Mortal Kombat 9, I was 6 years old when that came out, so it was actually the reverse. Just the number was up instead of down. So instead of
Yeah,
9, it
yeah.
was 6 for me. So 6 years old. Yeah. But you that's the last thing you're saying there because I don't want to interrupt you if you were still
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I'm
okay.
just answering questions. Yeah.
Yeah, you sure kicked off with a start, and let me tell you this, man. I respect that because most of my guests or guests I had, they never went out the top like that. Like we already 6 minutes in, you already went out the gate just And that's I like that. I like
Hey,
that,
hey,
man,
yeah, yeah,
because
yeah, yeah,
that shows that you really are passionate and engaged in what you're
yeah.
doing. And
Yo,
all that
bro.
right there, I wrote down, figured out some questions already because I try to be authentic when I'm asking questions. I don't try to go by what
Alright, alright.
podcast list. So first thing I want to say is you talk about gaming and everything. And you talk about dad playing a role in your life. You know, living in the Bronx, New York, which I never even knew you did, man. That's interesting. Um, which is so true in households, especially black households. What can
Yeah.
you say about needing a black father, and what can you say to young men who are to really go and do things even though they may not have that father? And what can you say can apply to them to doing one to wanting to do something great in life and not be a statistic people may say?
Okay. So pretty much the importance, father it goes deep. Without my father, a lot of my streams wouldn't be my streams. You know what I'm saying? We do beef really heavy. Like I do mean I want to kill you. I want to rip your head off in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah,
You know, at the end of the day, I gotta thank him because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't enter these tournaments. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be able to stream. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have no motivation. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be as good as I am and motivated to be as good as I am in Mortal Kombat. I'm not the best yet. I'm working to be. I'm working to just not in just Mortal Kombat, but I'm just finding a game because people are telling me nowadays like, oh, what I want to do, and honestly, I can't even. I don't even know myself. You know what I'm saying? So it gets to a point where having a father figure just overall helps that situation because he'll probably steer you in the right direction.
yeah.
So and that's it. Not everybody is dealt. Luckily my father kind of cares. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody has responsible fathers. People fight and get into all types of situations, and it gets to a point. Even my father dealt with my mom, and they had their fights. So that also was a motivator for me to do what I got to do because I can't just sit around and watch them fight all day. I gotta get up. I gotta do something. I can't just be convincing mom and dad to be stop fighting for my whole life. You know what I'm saying? So it gets to a point where your overall relationship with your father will matter in the long run when it comes to situations. And I think people should really, and what I gotta say to young people about when it comes to just treating their father, be nice to your father. You know what I'm saying? Treat him with respect, the utmost respect. Have some time with him. You know what I'm saying? Go to a park. Just overall get to know your father, man. Because in the long run, it will actually help you a lot. It'll really help you a lot.
What you said
And
there was deep, man. It was really deep, and I really
nah, yeah,
respect that because I can relate to you with that when you say like you and your father and your mother, and you and your father had difficulties. Same thing for me personally as well. I had a father who was an alcoholic from 2015 to 2023, but God had changed him, and now he's back into doing ministry. Him and my mother used to have some arguments every now and then. We used to all
yes,
argue, all
yes,
three of us argue about with
yes.
him
Everybody
acting crazy.
argues.
He used to be wild, but by the end, God fixed it, and now he's on a good, straight and narrow path. And through just belief, prayer, and faith, for me personally, because I'm a man of faith, it all worked. And so, for you, thank God it worked out for you as well. So that's awesome. And then you also talk about how
And I'm also, and don't get it twisted. I'm very hungry right now. I'm trying to just look for opportunity to just go up in streaming. You know what I'm saying? Because because not only will my like streaming success be so like motivational and inspirational, it'll let me tell big people be like, yo, I want to make a channel, I want to do this, I want to be able to do that, and it doesn't have to be gaming. It could be anything. Like your channel, your channel is really. I respect what you're doing here. You're doing a lot. You're
thank
helping people out in life. I can't even better than me, way more responsible than me. You're really helping people out. So with that, my utmost respect to you.
thank you. You were you were speaking.
Oh no, no, no.
Oh, okay.
I was
Yeah, you were talking about mental health earlier. I picked up on that what you said there. That really was kind of key into me too when I heard that in my ear. I realized that gaming and mental health space is really important. And for me and you, buddy, we both dealt with the same thing. Because you said you had relatives that were kind of getting on your nerve, but you still played the
yeah.
game. I said, even with me, I had my stuff that was going on, but I still played the game because that was a way of helping me. Besides just reading the word and believing in God, I had the game as well to help me. And even to this day, whenever I'm in my down points or there's something bad going on, it's either that Bible or it's that video game. And let me tell you this, you have that, or if you have friends, people, I talk to them as well, but we're mainly talking about video games. And so games really can help out. And there's a study that shows I love articles that talk about that gaming can really help your mental health and it can help you function better, especially RPG based games like Batman Arkham, God of War, because it helps you to do good tasks in real life,
Yeah.
which relates to me because like every time I play Batman Arkham, I relate that to my YouTube channel because just like how Batman goes to Gotham City and takes out crimes and you take out those missions, same thing how I do in my YouTube channel. What's my mission? Edit this video, post it, get it out here. What I need to do now? Interview a guest, edit the interview. What I need to do now? Get out the
Yeah.
house, network with somebody. Different missions, and that's how it should be. Not just even in just YouTube, in your life, your purpose, and whatever. You should have a mission to what you want to do and
Yeah.
relate that to the gaming, you have your mission. I'll
Yes.
help you,
Yes,
but it
indeed.
didn't just help you, but also inspire you to inspire others to do great things in life. And yeah, take the
Yep. Because when it comes to me and my motivation on the game, like you said, I'm very passionate. I'm very passionate. Everybody, I'll be on the game. I mean, I know you be seeing me. Everybody's talking on the game. I'm just sitting there, but I'm so hyped. People be like, "Oh, you're passionate. You're passionate." I be so hyped, but I be so hyped. But it's like you said, mental health is important.
what
You
can you
have to
finish what you were saying? Finish.
you have to know when enough is enough. You have to know when somebody is really, saying something personal. You got to know when somebody is. You just got to know somebody's intentions, or if not, if you don't even want to know their intentions, all you have to do is just have a talk with somebody, get to know somebody. That's how you easily find somebody else's intentions. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
you just get to know that person. Once you start seeing what a person consistently does in the game, I'm not gonna lie, it gets competitive. People start in competitive scene gaming. People start consistently talking in your ear, and just to get it up. So you have to learn tactics, mental tactics, have talks with yourself, self care, all of that to help you deal with the blockage, and so you can also practice mental responsibility, because if you do not, it will eventually get to you. And as you guys, not just my subs or you. If you go to my shoe, you guys might see when I win the game. When I spaz like that, or like go crazy like that on the game, that's me fight. Or like when I win or something going crazy, that's me finally like dealing with the situation. Just me having to deal with all the mental blockage, combat, and then on the game too. You know what I'm saying? I be you on the game. On the game, I just so you got to know tactics. It's all a lot of stuff is happening in the process of gaming, especially comp gaming. I'm not a big competitive gamer. I'm looking like I'm respectfully I'm on the come up. I'm looking for opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Just to organizations. Hopefully, I see where that goes. I'm just honestly looking for opportunity. I feel like I'm really new to the streaming scene as well. I used to make Rec Room videos. You know that game, Rec Room. It's a
NBA
cool game.
NBA
I used to be
2K.
in that game. I used to play. Yeah, I played paintball on there on VR. But that was like when I was in high school. You know what I'm saying? I was in high school. I was just going crazy on there. It was hype. It was cool. I made a lot of friends on there. VR is also a really good mental thing to do. Just on your free time. VR chat, with the exception of VR chat, that game's crazy. Yeah,
Mm.
that game could be watch. People should watch that game. That game is beautiful as well, but just watch out for people on that game too, because there's a dark side to it. So,
Yeah,
but other than that, I think Rec Room is more secure, safe for everybody because they have their game modes. You know what I'm saying? So that game, I really, really respect. I'm gonna always have respect for that community as well, because without that community, I wouldn't, you know, and I hope and that community did a lot for me. So
yeah, yeah,
all was well with them.
yeah,
But I eventually moved on to gaming, because that's always what I did. Black Ops 2. You know what I'm saying? That's always what I did, man. Black Ops 2, WWE, 2K. I used to play 2K, but I just be getting clapped at that. So.
yeah,
But yeah,
yeah,
other than that, then I found out fighting games, yeah, that's just the competitive side. But then like you said, the RPG games. I mean, I don't really consider this an RPG game. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies.
yeah,
That game is really fire in my opinion. I think that game put me onto like the value of teamwork, because in that game you have to complete Easter eggs, objectives, to get it done. You know what I'm saying? You got to do that. You got to work with people. You can't argue, because arguing not going to get the Easter egg done. Arguing is not gonna revive our teammates. Arguing is all that's gonna do is lead us into the dirt. And it's the game. And that game mode, it just keeps going on and keeps going on, endless rounds until get an Easter egg finished.
Yeah.
But that game, I feel if people really want to learn about teamwork and just cooperation and the importance of it, I think Black Ops 3 is a great game for people to play because not only that, it helps you solve skills,
Mhm.
like, puzzle solving and whatnot, etc.
Yeah.
etc.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm mainly looking to play comp because I got into comp a lot. Seriously, I could play a couple horror games as well, Dead by Daylight. That
Yeah.
game. I'm always have a love in my heart for that community. Hey, that game I go crazy in as well. I'm not gonna lie, I be screaming because the killers sometimes Michael Myers coming out the cut. It be crazy, man. So I
Yeah.
don't even that game. I still don't even know. There's a lot of endless content on that game. The killers just go on and on from Ghostface to Leatherface, from Leatherface to Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
it's it's so
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. 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 I know you said.
But yeah,
I know you said mental role in your life. You answered my question on that because I was going to ask that, but you done covered basically it me earlier. And the tactics when you referencing
yeah,
that, it kind of references a little bit to this earlier. Sports. Big Warriors fan, by the way. I know you're in
yeah.
Brooklyn,
Me
so we
too.
kind of
Me
had a
too.
rivalry a little bit with Kevin Durant, but let's not move that move.
Man, honestly, bro, I don't even, bro. Not all New York fans are even New York fans, bro. I'm a Golden State fan too. I've been watching
Oh,
Steph
okay.
Curry since I
Respect
was
that.
like in middle school,
Yeah,
bro. Nah,
respect
yeah,
that.
bro.
Respect that, man.
Yeah, bro. Come on, bro. I'm not a Curry bandwagon. I've been watching, bro, for a very long time, bro.
Yeah.
Got it. I just be seeing all the disrespect on TikTok. It's
That's just
that's another thing. That's another reason why me and the 2K community would just never just get along because it's just like they start talking about me and then I start talking about them. Then we always having arguments. Just basketball. It don't even be like
yeah.
the younger people. So it always be like the older people.
Yeah.
It was like the older people trying to humble me, bro. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I just be trying to do my. I'm a youngin' trying to do my thing. Nah, I say it, bro. Now I'm 20 years old, bro.
20 years
Playing all
old.
these games, bro. Yeah, yeah.
Man,
I
you look
just turned
younger.
20 in March. Y'all look younger.
That's your own age of me. I'm 18. Making that unk status thing, I don't pay attention to TikTok trends. I just ignore that. And I'd be like, boop, out of my
Nah,
ear. I
nah.
don't pay it no attention.
It's all the people younger than me
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
I
most
gotta
definitely.
respect them.
Well, what really inspired you to do your gaming stuff that you're doing now?
I would say watching other creators, definitely watching other creators, because watching other creators and just seeing their lifestyle and just like the content they made on gaming, and it's just making me, it's genuinely, at the end of the day, it's putting a smile on my face. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and it's not even like, when I say smile on, I'm not even faking it. Like, when I'm genuinely going through what I'm going through with my family, it really does help me. It helped me get through a lot.
Yeah,
Like, I would say like Corey X Kenshin, like he definitely helped me get through some tough times. I'm not gonna lie, Corey. Who else? I know know you watch Berleezy. You ever watch
I
Berleezy?
just, but I don't really watch them. I'm not a streaming content guy. I don't really watch a lot of streamers,
Oh
but
yeah,
I know them by name. I've seen
Berleezy.
them on TikTok. I've heard from them from different
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
So
Yeah. Berleezy, he's
yeah,
he's 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 tough. I'm not gonna lie, he's tough. I don't know, Minecraft YouTubers. Nah, well, I remember DNTDM, PewDiePie. I know you know all those
yeah,
people.
I've heard.
But so I before I even got into like comp gaming, like I was doing that, and it got to a point where I was like, I'm gonna just stop watching these people do videos, and I'm just gonna start making them myself because. And not only that, we got my mom arguing, pops arguing, but this is why I respect my father even more because he came up to me, right? That's why I was just talking about, father and that whole father topic. Like he was talking to me, he was like, you gotta do something with your life. You gotta do something. You have to. I mean, we still talk about that now.
Yeah,
I don't know how he feels about content creation, but he was just like, you gotta do something. So I've just ever since I saw YouTube and people was like, yeah, you can do YouTube yourself. You just gotta have the equipment to set it up. I've been always just doing YouTube myself. And I started when I was like 15, maybe. I remember I had like a old account is the real King W. I mean I was uploading Fortnite content on there. And then after that, I made Just Rebel around like 2020. And I was blowing up. Cause I got real nice in Dead by Daylight. And I started blowing up because I was the highest rank, red ranks.
hmm
Dead by Daylight, just looping killers, looping killers, looping killers. Now it's probably going to be some controversy within the community. Oh, he's trash now. I'm ready for it, but that game, that community always had a love for that community because when I came back, it's always been very welcoming. You know what I'm saying? The content has always been there. That game that's one game I honestly can say I do not. And so yeah, with that being said, my inspiration.
Have you been in like any tournaments where you're able to like network or things like that, or have you only just did have you only participated in tournaments that were virtual?
Um, I only participated in virtual tournaments. I'm looking towards in the future to participate in other like LAN tournaments and actual competitive scene tournaments because those tournaments are crazy. I like those tournaments. I be seeing those on YouTube. It's really hype, and I just overall want to be part of that. I'm willing to put in the work to do that though, because I'm not gonna lie, competitive is crazy. There's a lot of God given talent that you work with on in the scene, and you just got to be ready for that. And I feel I personally am. It's things, and I'm not gonna lie. It be times when I be just praise the Lord because sometimes I don't even be knowing. Like I'll clutch like a situation in the game, and I do not know. Some
Yeah.
people be like, "Yo, how'd you do that?" I be like, "Psst, hey."
Yeah.
Sometimes I had to do that. Some things it's not teachable. And sometimes I genuinely have a gut feeling, when the opponent's gonna do something or just movement or in general. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's really it. I just be going crazy trying to do my thing right.
So maybe like in New York where you're at, or any people who like does the same stuff as you do, or no, it's just been you being solo lately this whole time.
I just been solo. I'm not gonna lie, I just been solo. I haven't been. I mean, other than my family members, that's why I be joining the party, the PlayStation party, and I play with my father because I just be overall trying to stay in tune with them. And so it gets to a point where that's all you really need because at the end of the day, I'd rather have family members who train me and bring me to like the best of my ability than to have just a random just bring me down the wrong path. God
Yeah.
forbid, God knows what, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's really all it is.
Yeah.
I just be trying to and overall, I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, the environment is crazy. I'm just trying to go in the right direction. I don't want to
Yeah.
end
Yeah.
up in
Most
jail or
definitely.
nothing. It's crazy. The Bronx is insane, bro. It's
Yeah.
insane, bro. Clear my mic. It's
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
I
It's
agree with you.
insane.
The cities they do in South Carolina right here, man. So I'm not nowhere up there up north. So I live in the
I got family. I have family out there. I have family
yeah.
out there.
Yeah, that's the most too, but it's lower than New York. 'Cause New
Yeah,
York, I tell y'all be having crazy things go up there. They snatch your stuff in the middle of the day. They take your cars out. I mean,
yeah.
sheesh.
You be seeing everything, anything you could
I
imagine.
visited y'all back in 22. It wasn't that bad when I visited in 22. I guess because I was there during daytime. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's good. But I heard it's wild too. But outside
Nah,
that, I know you
nigga
said you'd be
cities.
aware of people in the Bronx and stuff. But I mean, when I meant networking, like I was saying, like, have you networked with anybody aside of me on the internet, or anybody who want to do great things? Because there are, I know you said that you do trust your family more than anybody,
Yeah,
but
I
but
try to, but it's like those
there are
people are
some
like,
people. Okay, what you saying?
okay, those people are like they're hard to come in contact with. Like I be some people like I've reached out to or like that I just genuinely just see them on the internet. And it's like this guy has so many followers. So it's just I have a struggle of getting into contact with those individuals, which is
Hmm.
why I don't really like to hassle people as well. I because respectfully they have content to create, I have content to create. So because it's the same with me. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm not always gonna be available. I'm trying most of the time. When it comes because I'm trying to do this for time, so most of the time I am available. But I know a lot of streamers nowadays like they have security managers. I'm not that big yet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just doing it all dolly, everything myself. Public, no security, everything myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's a different ball game, especially when you got the big streamers hungry as people like me.
Yeah.
So to create content in a situation, especially gaming content that people say is just so low, you gotta really come out with some stuff. So I feel what I'm doing is not only am I helping teaching my subscribers about perseverance, I'm teaching them how to get better at the game as well. Not only in just the game, just in life. Because people are not gonna just people be thinking it's just a cakewalk. Everything is not a cakewalk. There's gonna be trials, tribulations, mistakes, heartbreaks. You're gonna get tired. You're going to get tired. You're gonna get tired, yo. I
Oh
don't
my
care.
shit.
Even you, I know you're on your come up. You're gonna get tired, yo.
I
How you say your name
honestly,
again? Brendan, right? Brendan. Rendon, you're gonna get tired, bro. You're gonna get tired, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Many
I
occasions
did
already happened.
700 subscribers. Just like I don't even care anymore. Like where I'm at, that just don't come to you. You gotta do something to keep gaining. You gotta do something to keep maintaining. You know what I'm saying? People gonna come in, and then also it's content creation. TikTok exists. People gonna come and go. But you gotta make sure you go hard every single time. And I try to. I'm not gonna lie. I have my stream moments where I'm just like, yo, bro, I want a game again. Like, oh my god, like I ain't gonna lie. But it's like I love content creation so much, and I'm like willing to this because I'm seeing all these streams with all these cars and all this everything. I'm seeing the results. Why not put in the work for something I love doing, knowing the results? That's got to be you got to be stupid not to do that, or at least take part in it. Like I don't care who you are, you got to tap into that or something. Even if it doesn't work out in the long run, I feel for me, and it's gonna work out in the long run.
Hmm?
This is like I feel this is like my little career. On gaming on the side. How am I doing in life? I just graduated high school. You know what I'm saying? College didn't quite work out for me. I dropped out. But it's
Yeah.
not for everybody. It's definitely not for me. But definitely, make sure I'll say to the youth, make sure you know what you want to do, and if you really feel it, go for it, man. It doesn't really matter. I'm currently in a situation where I have to stay locked in. I can't really mess up. I can't. I have to stay hungry because if I like stop, I feel if I stop content creation, that's gonna set me back like a lot. You know what I'm saying? Than it already has because my setbacks in life has been insane. I used to play basketball, but I had to give that up because I moved. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
I tried to do it in high school, but it didn't work out. I was getting cooked. But also it's just like I stopped putting in the work because I was starting to get depressed, and I was like,
Yeah.
damn, I can't even do this. It's like I don't even know my family's going through situations. And it's like, and especially my mom, respectfully, my father that wasn't always there as well. I gotta get all of this straight. He's my mom and him never seen eye to eye. He took his breaks. So, my mom was just me and my mom. So it's like, I have that relationship with my mother as well. I'm always love my mother. I have the utmost respect for her. You know what I mean?
Most
So I
definitely.
gotta, So, but being in that situation with my mom and pops being separated, it's like you have to lock in and you have to grow up. I had to grow up at a really young age due to that. The parents beefing. Anybody's parents shouldn't be like just beefing. It should be good. Like the situation, you shouldn't be like like it should actually be a genuine like co-parenting situation. You know what I mean? A bad one is just gonna lead to people like me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell the youth my situation is not normal. It's not. I'll sit here and I'll be lying and to tell people that my situation is normal. Is not normal. You know what I'm saying? Parents are supposed to work together. But it is what it is. I'm with my dad now. I'm doing my channel. I'm doing my thing. I'm overall trying to work and better myself. So I feel if I stay on the path of just content creation and just overall trying to just find opportunity, I'll be okay. As long as I'm not going down the wrong path, of just the violence and all the criminal activity that's going around in the
Yeah.
Bronx here. Just saying, look at this Citizens app already going crazy. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? That's a New York City thing. That's a New
Yeah.
York City thing.
Yeah.
It's always something going on in New York City. So it's like being outside, you gotta have a goal, have a purpose. And I feel YouTube, people be like, oh, go outside, go outside. We got my friends like, oh, come outside. Because YouTube gives me purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel with content creation, it actually gives me purpose. I have something to look forward to every single day of the week. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? If I'm not doing if I'm genuinely not doing, if I'm sitting on the game and I'm not streaming, I'm making a conscious decision not to take it upon myself to upload. And I can't be mad at no one but myself for that. You know what I'm saying? So when people start slamming me on the game, my dad talking, I can't really be mad because I took it upon myself to slouch. And they're on the game working. You see, bro, coming in the controller, popping. You see, bro, on the controller, popping off. Just going crazy. Got bro, the cousin over here working every day to be the best bro player he can be. And I'm just gonna sit here knowing I do content creation on gaming, mind you, and slouch. I can't do that. because doing that is gonna lead to just overall laziness, and laziness I feel leads to failure. Because once somebody truly stops working on what they truly love consciously, you know you love it, and you consciously stop working on it, that's when you lost, and that's when you deserve everything you get into. Because you're telling yourself, I'm giving up. I don't care that I love it. I just don't got what it takes. That's just not what I don't teach my I don't know. Maybe any other content creator does that. I don't teach my sub. That's why I'm the rebellion. I don't teach my subscribers to quit at all. I may maybe in the game, maybe, you know what I'm saying, because I'm gonna be what it is. You know what I'm saying. I'll probably quit here and there, but when it comes to overall grinding and putting in the work to get good at something, and not just gaming, anything, literally anything. And that's for you, just anything. You gotta put in the work. When it comes to anything you want to do, you have to put in the work. It's never gonna be easy. Never. Nothing's easy. Nothing in life is easy. Nothing in life is easy at all. It's
Definitely.
not.
Most once again, and I really enjoyed it. Glad that you were able to spit out a lot of stuff. I'm just appreciative, and I'm being honest. I appreciate the fact that you're just spitting out so much good facts, good knowledge, good
Yeah.
experience. I had to even ask questions, and that's awesome. And when I and just to
Nah, yeah.
piggyback,
Because a lot of my subscribers too, no, Rebellion Civil War be going on. They be
yeah,
thinking I'm stupid, man. I don't
yeah,
know
like
why,
no,
bro.
you're
Like,
not, you're not, you're
come
not,
on,
you're
bro.
not, you're
I,
not.
I, I know what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, you're
I
intelligent.
know
You're
what I'm
intelligent.
talking
You know
about.
exactly what
I
that.
may
You
be
see
a
a different
college
way.
dropout, but hey, I'm
That's
always on this game,
Hey,
man.
there's no
I
problem.
teach it,
There's a lot of calls successful too. Let me tell you this. At the end
man.
of the day, it's what you do in your life that makes you do you. You do it for you.
Yeah.
Whoever's watching this, they don't have to do what you do, but they can take inspiration and learn and maybe figure out, okay, is this right or is this not right? You know what I mean? So that's what life is all about. Choices. Everybody's not gonna make the same choices. What works for that person may not work for that person. But at least listening to it may at least give you a good perspective. Same thing with like what I want to piggyback with you when you're talking about family and stuff like that. You say you don't talk to friends. The only reason why I asked about networking was because I know that in the Bronx, stuff like that, you don't told me that it's dangerous. But there are people outside that realm in the internet probably that could potentially maybe be a good friend, or maybe a good associate or a good person to talk to. And
And I get that. So
they may
yeah,
be,
I get that.
so hold on there, buddy. They might be bigger than you. At the end of the day, that don't mean that, some creators who are bigger than me. And we still get along and collaborate, and they help me grow as well. They help them grow, and it's not all about, oh, I'm gonna help you get views. It's just about a mutual respect and having a good collaboration and good bond with the person. Because once you done build that bond and friendship, then eventually that can lead to collaboration and more views. But not just that, a great friendship that can go beyond just the money. That's just how I see it,
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
And that's another thing. That's why like I really do. I'm all about togetherness. You know what I'm saying? Love. You know what I mean? Like I believe in that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because sometimes, I'm not even. I'm gonna put gaming to the side right now. You know what I'm saying? Because in situations that you have to accomplish things, sometimes you can't do it by yourself. You're gonna need somebody. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna need somebody. Whether it's your father, whether it's your mom, close relative. So you're gonna need somebody, and that somebody can either take you to new heights or take you to the wrong heights. But if they're taking you to the wrong heights, it's your job and just as a person to evaluate that and deal with the situation so that doesn't, block out, what you're trying to do and the goals you're trying to accomplish. Because I've seen situations where people like love genuinely got people places that I would never even imagine. Like, wow, like you'll just in certain situations you'll just be like, whoa, like I never thought bro would do this for her, or I never thought she would do this for him. And then you know what I'm saying? Because you never knew that, maybe because, or just another example, I'm slamming my father, my brother. I'm slamming my father, right? I'm slamming my brother. But them two as a team, you think I'm beating them on the 2v1? I don't think so. Because my father and my brother's love, their bond is extremely tight. And that just proves right then and there that no matter what happens, love is real. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna need somebody in your life. And I think just making that bond and just overall togetherness is very important. Not just for just gaming in general, but just life to just accomplish goals.
See
I feel
yourself.
the next 5 years, I will be 25. My goal, where do I see myself? I'll say I have goals. I'll say I see myself doing something. Like I'm going doing an event. You know what I mean? I see myself doing an event being productive. still, in 5 years, because I'll probably be like 25 ish. I see myself doing an event. You know what I'm saying? Doing something, presenting something. You never know. It's the end is. I don't know what streaming. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of sacrificed a little. I sacrificed education when it came to my streaming because that's just how I just love it so much. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Gaming is just it helped me in life. I mean, a lot. It helped me get through a lot. So I'm grateful that, and the fact that I'm able to even make money off of this, or a possibility I can make money, or just in general have opportunity to just perform in things and
Yeah.
just network.
Yeah.
That right there. I can't ask for anything else in my situation. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, and I know there's other things that out there that people do
Hmm.
that people feel the exact same way. So that's why I tell people find something you love because
Yeah.
it'll help you in the long run. But in
And
the
these are
next
other.
5 years,
Oh,
I'll give you that. But because did I answer your question? The next 5 years, I'll say though. But yeah, I see myself doing an event,
okay.
hosting something.
I stream like some hobbies and stuff you do outside of gaming. Like, do you do any things like maybe outdoors? I know you say you don't outdoors as much. Do you do stuff out there? Do you do stuff in the house? Like, what do you particularly like to do, watch, consume outside of just streaming or your passion?
There's a lot of
I'll
things. Like
spit it all out.
I'm not gonna lie, but I still be playing I be playing rec basketball sometimes here and there. They play rec basketball. I'm still okay. I'm not the greatest. I'm alright. I be not rec basketball. Let me gotta get it twisted. I did make rec basketball content, but not rec basketball actually. Rec basketball in the gym. I do that. My dad sometimes he'll offer to work out with me. Sometimes I love him, man. Honestly, my brothers, I would play with them sometimes. I'll be watching, basketball, Golden State. I mean, I'm a fan. Movies. Love movies. What else I really be doing? Yeah, I do a lot. I be watching UFC, boxing, fighting sports. Cause I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how they do it. Realistically, cause I play a lot of fighting games. I don't know how a real fighter does it. I'm be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it, so I just be interested. I don't know about soccer. I've been seeing a lot of that on TikTok. I think I'm gonna keep watching it on TikTok because I don't know. I don't want to feel I'm gonna turn into a soccer
Yeah.
game. They be long.
What can you say about Clay left the Warriors? Since I hear you're a big Warriors fan. Anybody who knows that, the audience, they may notice too. But yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was saying
Oh, oh,
Warriors.
oh, oh. I think that's devastating. That's heartbreaking. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's heartbreaking. Yeah, that's heartbreaking.
So, I mean, well, we got potential in the
Don't
future.
make me cry. This camera, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
Because
I know.
Clay just leaving. That's like a KD move to what he did to OKC. I'm gonna be if
Yeah.
I see him cooking good anyway. I'm gonna be so mad.
No.
I don't know.
What do you
No, you're
want your
cool.
legacy to be?
That's a deep question. That's a deep question. I want to be one of the best gaming streamers out there. I want to be known as one of the best gaming streamers out there. Like I want people to be like, "Yo, Just Rebel, he was a beast. He taught me a lot. I'm gonna respect him." You know. Not only that, I want people to help just I won't say copy my ways, but learn from me. You know what I'm saying? Definitely learn from me in a positive way. You know what I'm saying? Take my content for lessons and not just humor because sometimes I am leaving a message through my streams, sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes with my titles. I want to be, I want my legacy to be about togetherness, love. You know what I'm saying? Peace. You know what I mean, there's overall peace. I know the rebellion sounds crazy, but overall the rebellion is together. People from everywhere that feels that they don't belong or that they genuinely don't know what to do, they can come to my channel and feel genuinely loved. You know what I'm saying? I feel I will provide them with that love, even if it's on the game, and I'd be like, because sometimes I'll get on the game and they'll be in chat and they'll say some crazy. They'll be like, "Oh, Rebel, what's the vibes? I'm trying to play some Brawlhalla." I'll be like, "I'm not trying to play with you. You doing all that cheese in the game. Like, yeah, it gets competitive real fast because you already know the vibes, but when it comes when we're off that game, you know what I'm saying? It's not usually like unless you don't really mess with that person in real life. It's cool off the game, you know what I'm saying? You know that person, you're bonding with that person. It's a fun time. You know what I'm saying? It's not a toxic situation. And that's when you know you're having fun on the game,
Mm.
honestly.
He
And
just
my
want.
legacy,
Mm.
and that's just overall my legacy to be like.
One, your
That's honestly.
legacy personification of knowing that you can do great things, and I respect that 100%. Thank you for coming on the show.
Hey,
Just
you nailed it. You nailed it. You nailed
yeah,
it. You nailed it.
thank
You
you,
know,
thank
I
you.
couldn't find it here. You nailed that. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, thank you, man. I really want to show. Thank you for giving us your authentic value and your authentic experience and lessons on streaming, content creation, purpose,
All
everything.
hell development pod. All
Yep.
hell
Thank
development
you, man.
pod,
But
man.
you're welcome to you because the welcomes you to the show. So thank you for
That's you.
coming
Hey,
on.
you helped me develop today. I'm not gonna lie. You helped me learn some things too, man. I'm not gonna say here and lie. You humbled me, man. I'm not gonna hold you. You're 18 years old, more knowledgeable than me. You know, you teach me some things. You making me remember, like, damn, I was really being weird in that situation or crazy. I'm not gonna lie. So, thank you. I appreciate you for that. You know what I'm saying? For
Yeah,
just teaching me.
yeah.
And I'm gonna keep watching your content, man. You make
Thank you,
good content. And
thank
just
you, thank you. Appreciate
self
that.
improvement. I
Thank
will.
you.
I will. So
Yeah,
keep
and
it up. Keep
yeah,
up the good work.
yeah,
You gonna be there with me anyway. So we're
yeah,
gonna be
man.
at the
We all
top
gonna be
together.
there
Chilling,
together on the
man.
top.
Cheers,
Yeah,
boom.
definitely. You have any last
You'll
one close?
remember this interview.
Yes, sir. I'll remember it. Do you have any last closing words before we go?
Uh, I love all my rebellion members, man. I love you guys, man. I love all my rebellion members. Man. Like without my sub, I wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be talking. If I didn't start YouTube, my rebellion members,
Yeah,
we wouldn't be talking. People didn't, believe in me, and you wouldn't be talking. So I love all the rebellion members and providing an opportunity for me, to to be on your interview, man. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen all your interviews. And I was like, yo, I have to do this. And then I played you on Mortal Kombat. GG's, by the way, you're not bad.
yeah,
You're not bad. You're not bad.
yeah.
Keep working. Yo, you're prodigy. You got my cosign. You got my cosign. You got my cosign.
Yes,
You're
sir.
prodigy. You're prodigy.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's my man. I love all my
yeah,
I love all I love all my rebellion members, man. Actually, bro, definitely, man.
yeah. Thank you for coming on the
Definitely.
show, man.
I couldn't even speak there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, thank you.
First interview, not gonna lie. Interview experience.
Yeah,
Check. I'm not gonna lie, this is my first interview.
just ranting and speaking in a great way, not a bad way, in a good way of ranting. I enjoyed
Yeah.
it,
Thank
man.
you, thank you.
So thank you.
Yeah.